Okay, we're talking West Scranton girls tennis. Devin Scott is with us, the head coach. 7 years already.
Yeah.
Time's flying by.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about how did you get involved with the game of tennis?
So I was a player at West Scranton High School. I played my sophomore year to senior year. And then I went to Keystone College and I played 4 years there. And then I helped Abington a little bit as a volunteer assistant coach for a little while. And then a position for head coach at West opened up and I went back to my alma mater.
Let's talk about, West Scranton, the pride that, is in the hallways, and then that tries to kind of go over to the athletic fields or courts or whatever that is. But let's talk about the girls and having success and saying, hey, we have some pride here. We're going to put in a great effort, and then you're having success.
Yeah, so I really focus our team on team bonding, being a family-oriented team. When I was on the team a while back in high school, it wasn't as family-oriented as I would have loved it to be. So when I became head coach, I was like, that was the first thing I wanted to do. Make sure everybody felt welcome on the team. Everybody was able to feel like they had a say on the team. We do team bonding activities. We go to bowling, we do dinners, we do ice cream, just for different stuff for them to get to do and bond together outside of the classroom. But yeah, we are very successful because the girls put the time in to play. We start in mid-April and we go all the way to the end of the season.
I was laughing like a whole other subject because it seemed like they've perfected that over there.
Oh yeah, it is. They're a bunch full of energy, laughing, joking, and that's really what it's all about.
It seems like whatever you kind of instilled in them, they're running with it over there. Yes. Talk about the closeness that you're more proud of how they are with how close they are than the win. So that's something I'm sure you're proud of.
Yeah, I am very proud. I mean, I have from season 1 and up until now, I've always had a very close-knit team because I get a lot of athletes that are on different sports together and they all come out together as a team, and even friends. Like I have over the years coached girls that they've been friends since like kindergarten. So they wanted to come out for the team, and they did it all together. So it's very a close, tight-knit family.
Your dad, a sports writer into sports. I'm sure you've been to many different things. Some you might like, some you might not, but you're probably exposed to everything.
Yeah, so my dad writes for the local newspaper. So I went to volleyball games in high school. I went to football games, things like that. But tennis has really been a home for me. He taught me how to play tennis. So when I got the job as well, that was the first call I made was to my dad to tell him I got the job and let's go. I need your racket and you need to come help.
Talk about him, the support you're getting from him, and maybe you're still bouncing stuff off him. Hey, Dad, what about this? Or we're going to try a little bit of this. Is that still pretty fresh?
Oh yeah, I really focused. So in school, my high school years, I was more of a singles player than I was a doubles player. In college, I played both, but he focuses more on the doubles team because I really do not like doubles. And I focus more on the singles, but we have a good connection that I can trust him to be able to work well with our doubles and be successful, and then I focus on the singles and we come together and form to have succeed.
You go to a school like West Scranton and you think, okay, these, you or other people that have gone through, they're going to be hardworking, they're going to be determined, and they're going to find a way to get things done. You find okay, yeah, I'm still trying to find that as a coach here, and these girls, I feel like I'm instilling in them, they come from hardworking families.
A lot of my athletes, their parents are teachers for different areas. They have a good family background, which is good because they come and the families are all supportive of all the girls. They come up to every tennis match. They bring snacks when I ask them to, things like that. So I'm very, very fortunate.
I'm sure you can talk for a long time, singles, doubles, but let's talk a little bit about some of the players that made an impact this year at West Scranton. Again, 13 wins in program record. So take us through a few singles and then, we'll switch over to doubles.
So Katie is my number 1 singles, Katie Fahey. So she moved up from last year. She was number 2 singles last year. My one graduated, so she moved up. My second is Julia Barkley. They both are having a really good tennis season for singles, for a singles career. I have a sophomore who is my 3rd singles. So she's a really steady player. So she will be moving up most likely to number 1 next year, so she would be good at number 1. For the double side of it, our number 1 doubles, Nina and Nora, they have beaten the school record for the most doubles win. And then Giovanna, Giovanna. There's
a lot of names there.
and
And when I look at some of these last names, I'm like, how am I going to pronounce these names?
Yeah, a lot
you
of
got some
G's.
challenges with the names. But
Yeah, so Gigi, as we call her,
That's
she
better.
beat the most doubles wins for herself as a record. So they are very fortunate. They listen to my dad. You know, they're very strong at the net. Our net game is very, very strong, and that's what they work on all year long.
You'll be up against it a little bit at districts, you knowing that you're going to run into a couple buzzsaws, but the pride that you're going to have in going out, hey, we're going to compete, we're going to go make it our best, and we're going to bond out a little bit. I'm sure that's going to show true at the district.
Absolutely. I mean, we're just, however far we make it in district, I'm just so proud of every single girl. They all put every hard work into every match we've had to get to the beat to the school record. We've never had that happen in West Grand history, so it was very nice to, you know, have that happen. So however far we make it in district, I'm very proud of it.
You better get over there and laugh with them. 'Cause
Absolutely.
they might be laughing at us right now.
Absolutely.
All right, Devin, a pleasure to catch up with you. Congratulations on a fantastic year.
Thank you.